Hey everyone, it's Neptork here, back for another reaction video. This time we have the April month in Fire Emblem Heroes. It is the Special Heroes, Precious Siblings. We have our little kid banner for the year, and it looks like it's going to be Fates. So, let's take a look. Okay, Leo.
I am Leo, second Prince of Nor, and I expect you to treat me as such. Okay.
I wonder if this is going to be, if this is going to be Nor siblings only. Macro's Tech. Okay. Camilla?
I must be cruel to my enemies.
Camille?
That's what Father wants.
When she was modest.
Aha!
What? What was that? Uh-oh. Trample was that ability in Fire Emblem Hero, in Fire Emblem Warriors. That was busted.
I won't show mercy.
Oh, damn.
Understood. My family's really big. I got a big brother, I got a big sister, and
It's like baby. It's not even little, it's like baby. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I don't like anything about this.
nuh-uh.
Okay.
We're the same? Strange.
I know, but I'm glad we met.
Double horn. What did Xander just get the boot? They're gonna make it. They're gonna make him the Tempest trial. That sucks, man. Holy description. Jeez. Did you see the collar on the dragon?
We decide our path. I won't lose.
Me neither.
Okay. Little Xander got the shaft. Oh man, that's got triggered people, and I don't blame them. Like that sucks. If they were gonna give anyone the shaft, it probably should have been the baby Elise. All right, let's go through these. To be honest, none of this art looks impressive. Nothing Not a single thing looks exciting in this, so let's just see what the kits are. Well, I take that back. Camilla's ridiculous
I am Leo, second
range
prince of Nor, and I
looks
expect you to
somewhat
treat me
interesting.
as such. Okay. Do I have to?
Yeah. Okay. So we have Tomb of Dust, enables Kanto Rem minimum 1, accelerate special trigger. If rally or movement assist skill is used by unit, grants another action unit. Okay, that's nice. After unit acts, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit, and also the number of times the unit is acted on the turn, not counting Kanto, is less than or equal to 2. For foes with res less than unit's res +5, triggers the following effects based on the foe's position. If foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, inflicts attack res -7 and sabotage on the foe. If foes in cardinal direction of the unit, also inflicts gravity on foe. So... okay, so it's like the other Leo. Like, he gets that, like, entire, like, map-wide gravity in cardinal directions. But also he has attack res 7 and sabotage. Isn't that, that's the way one of the B skills works, I think, if I remember correctly. So, got some support there. And then, at the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants bonus to unit's stats equal to the number of foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, times 3 plus 5, max 14. Deals damage equal to 20% of unit's res, and reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduces damage by X% skills by 50%. Okay. Pretty standard. I don't feel like there's anything super special about it. Let's see what else is in the kit. Crystalline Water. And then we have Attack Res Detect. I think this is new. Inflicts attack res -4 on the foe during combat. If a movement assist skill, like reposition, shove, pivot, etc., is used by unit or target's unit, inflicts exposure on the closest foes within 5 spaces of both unit and target ally, or unit and the targeting ally, after movement, and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. Okay? Inflicts attack res -5 on foes on the map with the exposure effect active, and neutralizes bonuses to attack res for those foes during combat. And then we have AR Incite Home, which is at the start of turn, if the unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack res +6 and incited to unit and allies within 2 spaces of this unit for 1 turn. Grants bonus to units attack res during combat and number of allies on the map with the incited effect +2. Pretty basic kit for 2025. Nothing too special, a lot of damage. They talk about speeding his cooldowns. That's in the weapon, isn't it? Yeah, it's right here. It doesn't really speed the cooldown that much. It's almost like they were trying to figure out what to put for his little description here. And his animation is also kind of just average. And just so we know, wherever he cantos to, let's see, she's gonna be snared, and then she also gets the debuff. Yeah. All right.
I must be cruel to my enemies. That's what Father wants.
All right, this range is stupid. Oh, I'm gonna guess right here. It's because of this trap. Then 3 spaces of trap, and then you get to move anywhere within. Let's see.
Aha!
Or any allies. I bet you that's what it is. All right, let's see. So it's like Yunaka, I think it is. Let's see. Age of Dusk enables Kanto distance +1, max 4, accelerate special trigger. At start of player phase or enemy phase, inflicts speed defense -7, discord, and deep wounds on foes that are within 2 spaces of another foe through their next action. If unit initiates combat, or if foe's HP is greater than 75% at the start of combat, grants bonus. Deep wounds. Okay, sorry. If unit initiates combat or if foe's HP is greater than 75% at the start of combat, grants bonus to units attack speed defense res equal to the number of foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit times 3 plus 5 max 14. If unit deals plus Y damage, Y equal the number of bonuses and penalties active on foe and any foe within 2 spaces of foe, excluding stat bonuses and stat penalties times 3, and grants cooldown charge plus 1 to unit per attack during combat, and also if decreasing the speed difference necessary to make a follow-up attack by 25 will allow the unit to trigger a follow-up attack, triggers potent follow X% during combat. Okay. Lot of personal damage in that one. Not as much utility for the player. I mean, for the team. That's at the very beginning, which is the speed defense -7, discord, and deep wounds. Though the deep wounds could be very effective, considering how much healing there is out there these days. We have no quarter, and then we have trample. This, I guarantee you, this is the ability from Fire Emblem Warriors, where you run around with Camilla, you flip around, you body slam, and it just did ridiculous damage, and that's all you did for the entire map. So we have trample. If unit initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than 75% at the start of combat, grants attack speed plus 7 unit during combat, and also if foe is infantry or armored, or if any space within 2 spaces of unit has a divine vein effect applied or counts as difficult terrain, excluding impassable terrain, grants an additional attack speed plus 3 to unit, and unit deals plus 5 damage. If unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe's next attack. I wonder what this builds off of, because this is an A skill. But basically, if the foe is infantry or armored, there is a divine vein effect. It is a difficult terrain. You get the attack speed plus 3, and the unit deals plus 5 damage. That's a lot of conditions to see if you get something or not. They should just allow it. So I'm guessing, since she's a flyer, if you're over a mountain, that doesn't count. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense with the skill type. And then let's see her PRO. Tut. Unit can move through foe spaces. Unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of any ally within 2 spaces of unit. And unit can move to a space within 5 spaces of where a divine... Unit can move to a space within 5 spaces where a divine vein effect applies. Okay, so it's the divine vein effect. At start turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack speed plus 6 and reduces the percentage of foes non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50% during combat to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. At the start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, after start of turn, healing and damage effects are applied. Applies Divine Vein Haze on closest foes spaces and on each space within 2 spaces of those spaces for 1 turn. That's actually pretty important. That means it avoids, things like Freyr's cleansing effect and so forth. And then at the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, inflicts speed defense -5 on foe, deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed, and neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat. And then it has guidance for. There's a lot there. Makes her pretty potent. That's where the bulk of her team bonuses are. So Camilla basically is an all-around just great unit to have.
Ha! I won't show mercy.
Understood.
So wait a minute. Oh, it's this. So Tut Tut throws up divine vein haze everywhere. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Then she's able to.
Aha!
So the port is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She should be able to teleport here. According to their wording. Yeah, something's off. There might be a wording problem. Because this makes it look like it's 2 spaces within this trap. Like Yunaka is. But according to the wording, she can move a space to... Oh, maybe it's the nearest. Hang on. Unit can move to a space within 5 spaces where divine... Oh, you can only move to the divine... Okay, never. Okay. I thought you could move, like, a space next to... Okay, never mind. Okay. That explains it. Damn. She's got some really insane mobility, which is hard to get away from.
Won't show mercy.
However, I feel like she's not as good as someone like, Tana.
Understood.
New Year's Tana.
My
This-
family's really
hey,
big.
I don't
got
really
a
like
big
this.
brother. I got
This
a
is
big
like
sister. And
3-year-old Elise. I'm not a fan of this at all. Baton of Dusk grants speed +3, enables Kanto remaining minimum 1, calculates damage from staff like other staff. At start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants attack speed +6, treachery, and grants special cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants bonus to units attack speed defense res equal to the number of foes within 3 rows, 3 columns centered on run at times 3 plus 5, max 14. Deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed. And neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat. It's like it sounds weird saying this, but that's like a 2024 weapon. Holy Panic. Then she has attack speed tidings. Is this a demo? I feel like it is. Attack speed tidings. If unit initiates combat or is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to unit's attack speed equal to the number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 2, and foe cannot counterattack during combat. Nice. They put it on the A skill. This will probably be tied to just healers only. Yeah, it is a 4-star. I was right. I was like, that looks like Tana's 4-star ability. So, she is a 4-star unit. She's just one of the really strong ones, which is good. If you want a good, solid 4-star unit. That makes sense now. The 2024 comment on Baton of Dusk. Yeah, no exclusive. Okay. Hey, not bad. This actually is nice for people to grab if they want to grab it. for their, their staff units. And you get even recovery while you're at it, so it's not a bad deal. Alright. I do not like this art. Hate this art. Too tiny. So I guess next year we'll probably... Next year, probably for sure, is going to be the kids from Hoshido.
We're the same? Strange.
I know, but I'm glad we met.
Though considering that they did double Corins here, who are they gonna get to be the 5th one next year? I don't know. Maybe Baby Mama. All right, now we have this ridiculous essay to read through. Duskstone. Accelerate special trigger. Foe's range equal to. Calculates damage using the lower of the foe's defense or res. At start of turn, at start of turn, and at the start of the enemy phase, except for in summoner duels, if the unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants Draconic Hex to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit, and if the unit's special cooldown count has its maximum value, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit. Draconic Hex is attack speed, defense, res -5 on foe during combat, and inflicts penalty on each of those stats equal to 5 minus the current penalty on each of those stats for 1 turn. So it's like the big debuffing effect that came out with, like, what, Fallen Ike, I think. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, inflicts penalty on foes' stats equal to the number of foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit times 3 plus 5, max 14. So this is the theme of the banner. Unit deals plus X damage and reduces damage from foes' attacks by X during combat. X equals the number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 5, max 15. If unit triggers Savior, then the value is automatically 15. And also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special and unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res plus 5, triggers the following effects during combat: inflict special cooldown count +1 on foe for foe's first attack, and if foe's first attack triggers the attacks twice effect, inflict special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's second strike as well. Very good for survivability. If unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, start of combat, and unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value after combat, grants special cooldown count -1 unit after combat. Okay. And then we have Dragon Fang Fire, a special. Boosts damage by 40% of unit's res when special triggers. If a skill compares unit's res to a foe or ally's res, treats unit's res as if granted +5. If unit's res is greater than foe's res, reduces damage from attacks during combat and from area of effect specials by percentage equal to the difference between stats times X. Max X times 10%. If from area of effect special, X equals 8 minus the special cooldown count value. Otherwise, X equals 4 minus the current special cooldown count value. Man, that's confusing. If unit's special is ready or unit special triggered during combat, reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduces damage by X%, skills by 50%. After combat, if unit special is triggered, apply Divine Vein Water on target space and each space within 2 spaces of the target space for 1 turn. Alright. That's a lot for a special, man. Okay, so we're talking about res. So if there's a 5... Okay, this is what it means. Basically, you can get a max of 80% reduction if it's an area of effect special. Otherwise, it's a 40% reduction. So, If you are 8 res points higher than the foe, you can get an 80% reduction on the special cooldown count, on the area of effect special, 80%, and then you can get a 40% reduction on the regular attack. Okay? I believe that's how it works. Damn, that's confusing. Alright, let's move on. We have Primordial Boost, which grants HP plus 5. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 50% at the start of combat, grants speed defense res 9 to unit during combat and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Okay. And then we have Clever Fighter and Lower Ground, which is the anti-warping savior. Better savior. And it is a near save, right? Yeah. It's a near save. There it is. It's a beefed up near savior. Probably our best new near savior. Kind of a bummer that it's armor. I don't really like armor. What's the
We're the same? Strange.
I know, but I'm glad we met.
the voice acting is right there. I don't know what this bat thing is. I'm just not really sure. Well, this is finally a counter to Sigurd that people have been looking for. Doesn't really affect me though because I use anti-save units.
We decide our path.
All right. And then the duo skill grants the following status to unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Increase the speed difference necessary for foe to make a follow-up attack by 10. And applies Divine Main Water to unit space and spaces within 3 spaces of unit for 2 turns. And we can see up there the stats for the unit are 46, 59 attack, 47 speed, 35 defense, and 46 res. So, the res is a little concerning because a lot of the units that have those big AoE nukes have a res stat of like, 55 and so forth. The small little like +5 that you're getting from the stat boost is not going to be enough. Like this unit right here, the Ursula, does not have a high res stat, if I remember correctly. It's like semi-high. It's not as good as some of the other ones that have come out recently. So this isn't a really good example to go off of. So that'll be interesting to see. Overall, man, I gotta say I'm not really impressed by the banner, which is a good thing for me because I have no orbs. So I would say this is a skip. Like, this is interesting just because of her mobility, but for the most part I think most of this is a skip. I think if you have the other Leo, I can't remember which one it was from, but if you have the other Leo, I'd say that's, in terms of what it can do, no matter what his offensive characteristics are, this Leo, the most important thing is the gravity from range. That's kind of the biggest thing. So I feel like if you have the other Leo, then this one isn't as important. Baby Elise may be nice to grab for fodder, but I think overall this is a skip. Just save up for the upcoming wedding, and I mean there's some new heroes, but generally April new heroes are not that great either. So my suggestion would be to just keep dumping into the emblem hero, emblem Erica like I am, or just wait until May, in which, you know, the big banners drop, and then of course we have the summer banners, which drain everyone's pools, mine included. So that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Good luck if you're gonna make some pulls, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Nuptorka out. See you guys.